In today's session, we will understand how to set up outbound data. Outbound is basically getting the data from cuboid and putting in SQL table. We can use below button to set up this from template. And to enable this feature, we must use template manifest with below columns. Now, let's look at live example to set up this feature. I have already a user template which is daily transaction contributor and it has three cuboids. Okay. If I try to hit cuboid to SQL now for summary tab, it will show me as the data from summary sheet is not extractable because we have not yet enabled this feature. And to enable this feature, we have to use template manifest. So let's import the template manifest using design mode. I have enabled the design mode. So now let's link import template manifest. I'm using contributor template, so I will link import manifest for the same. To enable this feature, we have to use these three columns. That is cuboid extractable. By default, it is set as no. That is the reason when you hit that button, you got that message. Now, let's enable this for two cuboids. SQL table name is basically used to give the name for the SQL table. I will give this name. For other cuboid, I will keep it as blank. So it will automatically create a default table and extract the data from cuboid and put in that default table. Then there is one more column, purge table. Purge table is by default set it as no. If if this column is set as yes, then every time we will purge the data from SQL and load the current data. So let's enable it for one of the SQL table. I don't want to purge it. I will reload it again and again. Let's keep like this. Okay. So I have done these settings in the template manifest. Now I will submit these settings. Go to template manifest, unlink this, and go to user mode. Download data. So we have enabled this feature for FX conversion and summary and not for daily transactions. So if I now hit, it shows data extracted successfully to what the name which we have given to in that SQL table name. So the data is extracted in that table. And for summary, we have not specified the SQL table name. So let's see what it does. It creates the table name and load the data in it. So now let's go to database. So this has summary data. Similarly, so if you look at currently the summary, it has 11 rows. Okay. Now if I try to hit again, it will not purge the data because we have disabled that, and it will import the data. But in case of FX conversion, we have enabled the purge functionality. So if I try to hit, and now if I check, see, only that it first purge the data and then again create it. See, this is how we set up the outbound data. Thank you.